What's up, you guys? You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. I consider myself so incredibly blessed to be born to a mother that loves horror movies, her favorite movie genre. So put comedy and the western aside and focus on horrors, whether they be action horrors or psychological horrors, or just the blood and terror and shriek and gore-filled horrors, like Hostel, considered one of the finest in that category of blood and terror and shrieks and gore-filled violence. Hostel and Hostel Part 2, both copies I have here today, were written and directed by Eli Roth, presented by Quentin Tarantino, who serves as one of the executive producers, and both films, along with Hostel 3, that's right, 3 films in the Hostel trilogy, the third one which was not written and directed by Eli Roth. Both films, all 3 films, were produced by Mike Fleiss for his Next Entertainment Company. Mike Fleiss is the Bachelor creator on ABC, and surprisingly, Hostel and Hostel 2, for DVD I have the widescreen and director's cut for Hostel and Hostel 2 respectively. Both are unrated. Both of these films got decent reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. One of them, the original, went above 60%. So, there is some redeeming value to this, but not much to merit it for an Academy Award. Not much that merits an Oscar. But, no matter, I can't wait to see Hostel. Sick, twisted, disgusting, and absolutely brilliant, says Tim Hannigan of HorrorMovies.ca, a Canadian horror movie film review company. Presented by Quentin Tarantino of Kill Bill, Volumes 1 and 2, and written and directed by Eli Roth of Cabin Fever. Hostel is a shocking and relentless film about 2 Americans, Jay Hernandez of Friday Night Lights and Derek Richardson of Dumb and Dumberer, backpacking through Europe, who find themselves lured in as victims of a murder-for-profit business. You know, they had Friday Night Lights, the first and second seasons at the Thrift Store. I opted not to get those. Special features, 4 commentary tracks, plus a multi-part behind-the-scenes featurette called Hostel Descended, and a multi-angle interactive feature called Kill the Car. Running time, 94 minutes, closed caption, and again, this is unrated, as is with Part 2. The shocking and gruesome sequel about the underground torture ring where rich businessmen pay to torture and murder their victims. The second installment in this terrifying franchise centers around 3 young American women, Lauren Drummond, Bijou Phillips, and Hannah Matarazzo, who are studying in Rome. They are lured into a hostel by a beautiful young woman who sells them as the next victims of a murder-for-profit business. This has more special features than the first one. Deleted scenes, Hostel Part 2, The Next Level featurette, the Art of KNB Effects featurette, KNB Effects, the company of Gregory Nicotero and Howard Berger, a production design featurette, an international television special called Hostel Part 2, A Legacy of Torture, Blood and Guts Get Real, The Treatment, radio interview with Eli Roth, commentary with Eli Roth, Quentin Tarantino, and associate producer Gabriel Roth, plus Lauren German, Vera Jordanova, and Richard Berge. Running time, 95 minutes, also closed captioned. This goes out to Mom. She is aware of Hostel, but I think she wasn't aware about it being produced by Mike Fleiss of The Bachelor, Next Entertainment. You see, even old people can learn a thing or two, and granted, my mom isn't old. She's born around her 50s, but if you meet her, you'll see she's anything but 50 in terms of looks and spirit. I mean, anyone who loves horror movies has got to have a little bit of youth in them, like myself. Thanks for watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. Happy holidays, not horror-filled holidays, alright?